So I'd like to try and get my final word out on Anita Sarkeesian. Now, it's been a few years since I've properly made a video on the matter, but I'd like to try and clear up some of my opinions, and I'll try to move on to a new person to make fun of soon, unless she fucks up big time. So let's get down to it then. Anita Sarkeesian won't change a thing. It's pretty basic when you think about it. So Anita Sarkeesian has been supported big time by a lot of game developers and publishers. So it would make sense that the game developers and publishers change how they make games. And if you honestly believe this, then you're really, really dumb. Despite the amount of controversy around Anita Sarkeesian, most of the people who support her or even know she exists in the first place remains in a very small contingency. And a good example of this is the tropes vs women videos themselves. At the moment, the most popular one has just under 2 million views. Sounds like a lot of people when you think about it, but when you remember that gaming is a billion-dollar industry, you realize how small this is in comparison to the number of actual sales of games. One of the best-selling games of all time was Grand Theft Auto 5, selling over 32.5 million copies. So let's compare that to Anita Sarkeesian's 1.8 million views. So when you look at the bigger picture, you understand exactly why Anita Sarkeesian is irrelevant. But if she's so irrelevant, why have so many big developers noticed her, and even supported her publicly? It's a basic marketing tactic for companies to cover their asses from criticism. A good example of this was when EA was trying to claim their detractors were homophobic, without any proof or evidence, simply because EA Games supports gay rights. In reality, EA doesn't give a fuck about gay rights. They only care about trying to squeeze as much money as they possibly can from as many people as possible. So why stop at gay rights? At this point, Anita Sarkeesian is a marketing tactic. They scratch her back, and she scratches theirs. She makes the companies look progressive, and they give her attention and money. The funny and slightly sad side to all of this is the fact that none of them are going to change the way they make their games. In an industry that's very much survival of the fittest, developers aren't going to go for the 1.8 million customers over Grand Theft Auto 5's 32 million customers. It's simple economic logic. Going outside the box and pandering to a smaller audience is a very risky move financially. And companies like THQ will just continue to serve as a grim reminder of this. So hopefully this has cleared something up. I know it wasn't a very long video and pretty monotone, but I felt like someone needed to say it.